And our focus at 7 a.m. this Thursday morning is, of course, on the political turmoil and the drama that we've been witnessing here in the state of Tamil Nadu. TTV Dhinakaran is back, and once again he's causing a huge churn as a number of MLAs have now pledged support to him. Several MLAs have been making visits to his house. They've also been meeting with Chief Minister Edappadi Palanisammy, who has been cooped up in the building behind me in the Secretariat day in and day out, trying to reach out to all in different districts of the state. At this point, 32 MLAs have met TTV Dhinakaran, and they're saying that the number could go up to 45. What is EPS's game plan, and how really will these numbers play out in the AIADMK war for power? We get you this detailed report.
Tamil Nadu CM Palanisammy, the proxy who stepped in for Sasikala while she serves her jail term, is feeling jittery in his own reign. A fresh power struggle is brewing in the ruling party after the return of Sasikala's nephew TTV Dhinakaran from jail, where he was lodged over accusations that he tried to bribe Election Commission officials. 48 hours later, TTV claims to have the support of 32 MLAs. What spells trouble for Palanisammy is that his government is hanging by a razor-thin margin of 5 MLAs with 122 legislators backing him. OPS is a distant third with 11 MLAs by his side.
எடப்பாடி பழனிசாமி தலைமையிலான இந்த ஆட்சி எங்களால் பதவி இழக்கக்கூடிய சூழ்நிலை ஏற்படாது.
எங்கள் கட்சியினுடைய பொதுச் செயலாளர் மாண்புமிகு சின்னம்மா, துணை பொதுச் செயலாளர் அருமையண்ணன் டிடிவி தினகரன், இவங்க ரெண்டு பேரும் தான் கட்சியினுடைய நடவடிக்கையை எடுக்க முடியும். அதை மீறி அமைச்சர் என்ற முறையில் திரு ஜெயக்குமார் சொல்லுகிற கருத்து அவருடைய தனிப்பட்ட கருத்து. அவருடைய கருத்து செல்லுபடியாகாது.
அவர் ஒதுங்கி இருப்போம்னு சொன்னா கட்சி விட்டு போயிட்டேன்னு சொல்லலையே, அவர் நீக்கிட்டாங்கன்னு சொல்லலையே. நவ் ஹி இஸ் டெப்யூட்டி ஜெனரல் செக்ரட்டரி ஆஃப் AIADMK. அதனால அவர் ஒதுக்கிட்டாருன்னு எப்படி நீங்க சொல்ல முடியும்? அவர் யாரும் ஒதுக்கலையே.
Chief Minister Palanisammy is left with two options: either extend an olive branch to Sasikala and family, or speed up merger talks with the OPS camp. The Palanisammy camp is staring at a split with more and more MLAs swinging to Dhinakaran's side, even as the party leadership claims it will have no truck with Sasikala and her family. The fight for Tamil throne is now a battle of nerves. Who will blink first, Dhinakaran or EPS? Bureau Report, India Today.
And I want to go across to my colleague Pramod Madhav, who is joining us with more details on this story. Good morning, Pramod. You know, a lot of questions have been raised about what really this number game is all about. And I think largely it's really a stamp of power to show off that TTV Dhinakaran still has a hold in the party. But another question that many viewers seem to be asking, does this mean that the government will be toppled? Is the EPS government in threat, or is this just a fight for power in the party?
Good morning, Akshita. As mentioned, this is a question not just with the viewers, but everyone, that who is in control of the government, who is the actual leader of the government. Well, there's been a small development.
All right, we seem to have lost that connection with Pramod. We'll get back to him in just a bit. At this point, what we know is that 32 MLAs have gone and visited TTV Dhinakaran. Have they pledged their support to him? We do not know, because none of them are speaking at this point. You know, I've said this in the past, these MLAs have proved to be big opportunists. So it really comes down to what kind of plum toast they promise, what are the kind of promises that are made by both the EPS as well as the TTV camp. I understand that Pramod is back with us. My apologies, Pramod, we had a bit of a problem connecting with you earlier. Go ahead.
example is to make sure VPs and ASC have the three that was on the TV and person see more organizers no matter how many VPs I think that they have removed the party. Imagine they have not even filed one affidavit with the Election Commission stating that they have removed TTV and Sasikala from the party, and that is a question. Now OPS is also bringing out, though he has mentioned clearly that there is no kind of harm from his end to the party. They're like asking his party member or his faction leader called Mahmoud Pandirajan is asking, like, why don't you file an affidavit with the Election Commission stating that they have been removed? If we do that, within 24 hours we can go forward with the merger, for which there is no reply from EPS side. They still claim that come sit with us, let's talk, which means that still TTV is holding some strings, maybe in the form of Minister Dintikal Srinivasan, or maybe in the form of Minister Sengotian. One way or the TTV still holds some kind of amount of power inside EPS as well, and maybe that's the reason Chief Minister is still silent, Akshita.
Absolutely, and this is what I've been stressing on from day one, Pramod. Why is the EPS camp hesitating or shying away from really putting this in writing that they do not want TTV Dhinakaran or Sasikala to have a role in the party? Orally, they've said it time and again, but they haven't passed any sort of resolution. They haven't sealed it in writing, and that largely is what's causing the problem, because the OPS camp maintains that, look, we will go ahead with the merger, we will provide the necessary support to the EPS camp. That is, of course, only if they go ahead and take some action. For the moment, Pramod Madhav, thanks so much for joining us with those details. We'll be very, very closely tracking through the course of the day exactly what's happening in each of these camps within the AIADMK.